Today's photo walk is in Cannon Beach, Oregon. I'm standing in front of the Haystack Rock, what's claimed to be the third largest monolith in the world. Third, fourth, second, doesn't matter. 225 feet, that's one big rock.
Remember that the Photowalk series is all about bringing you to great places and seeing them through photos. We show you what to see and how to get the memorable shot that can light up your social media. Cannon Beach is about 90 minutes from Portland on the dramatic, rocky Oregon coast. It's at the top of the state with Astoria and Seaside to the north and Tillamook, Lincoln City, and Newport to the south. Cannon Beach is tiny with a population of just 1,700 people. It's great for walking up and down the cute downtown district. The town is known for its really long sandy shore and, of course, that big rock. This is the first thing I do when I pop into a new town. I head straight to the Tourist Information Center, pick up postcards, pick up magazines. This is how I find out where and how to get the best shot. So let's talk Cannon Beach photo walking. I'll show you my favorite shots and discuss how to get them in this video. I'll also show you how to get a killer time-lapse shot with your smartphone or GoPro. Because with a rock this big and flowing clouds, well, a time-lapse really sets you apart from the others on social media, and they're super easy to do. Now let's take a look around through pictures. We'll discuss what you need to know to get great shots in Cannon Beach in a second, but first,
if you're going to photo walk in Cannon Beach, study the tide timetables. They determine how close you're going to get to the rock. It's just after 6 a.m. right now, super low tide. Where I'm standing right now, last night was totally covered with water.
As always, mornings and evenings are the best time to shoot, especially evenings and those really long summer sunsets. But let's face it, Cannon Beach is great to shoot anytime, even in the rain. Let's talk about the shots and how I got them. We begin with a view of Cannon Beach seen from the perspective of Ecola State Park, just 2 miles down the road. The reason the colors are so rich and really pop is because I did the photo in HDR, which stands for High Dynamic Range. You take 3 photos and you merge them together. One is normally exposed and the other 2 are under and overexposed. Take a look, that's underexposed, normal, overexposed, and finally merged. For more info on how to shoot HDR, check out my photo walk from Port Townsend, which is right there. Okay, so the only way to reach the Tillamook Rock Lighthouse is either by boat or a long, long swim. That is, unless you happen to have a camera here. I happen to have my beloved Sony RX10 IV with a killer 600mm lens, and by zooming in really tight, that's how I got the shot. Okay, so if you close your eyes and you think Cannon Beach, I'm thinking you're probably visualizing a shot of somebody riding their bike along the sandy shore. It's not hard to find. Just hold out your camera, hold out your smartphone, and go snap, and you'll get the shot. Horseback riding on the beach in Cannon Beach is a beautiful shot. It's easy to find if you get there in the morning because that's when most people bring out their horses. Again, hold up your camera, hold up your smartphone, and go snap. Speaking of early, after you've checked the tide tables, you'll know what time to show up in the morning to see the tide pools. Now this shot I converted into black and white in Lightroom, which is my favorite go-to app for processing photos. They also have a free app for the smartphone. It's the best photo app that's out there, and it's free. Check it out. When the Tufted Puffins fly to the top of a 225-foot rock, let's face it, no smartphone is ever going to get that image. Now, this one I cheated on. I blew it up several times. I shot it at 600mm on my Sony RX10, and yeah, it's grainy, yeah, it's fuzzy, but I got the shot. Every night during the summer, you'll see people having campfires in Cannon Beach, roasting marshmallows, melting chocolates, and putting them all together for s'mores. You want to get this classic shot, just walk up to somebody and go snap. Be on the lookout for area fish and birds. Just go look down and there may be a big crab. If you've got a zoom lens, go up and get one of the gulls in flight. This is another simple angle of the Cannon Beach coast, which I converted into black and white in Lightroom. Summer sunsets in Cannon Beach are absolutely spectacular, even more so when you shoot them in HDR. Look at the difference between a normal sunset photo and what I achieved by taking 3 photos and merging them together. Again, for more information on HDR, check out my Photowalk video from Port Townsend, where I've got a complete tutorial on how to do HDR.
Setting up a time-lapse on your smartphone couldn't be easier, but first you have to have a tripod, and you have to have a tripod adapter, which costs about $5 to $10. You cannot hold the camera steady for that long a period of time. The basic rule of a time-lapse is the longer you can let it roll, the better. Once you're mounted, open up your camera app, hit time-lapse, press record, and that is it. That's all you have to do. Bring something along to keep yourself occupied, because you will be there for quite some time. A half hour, an hour will only give you a minute or so of footage. So the longer you can let it roll, the better you'll be.
Okay, now that we've gone over how to get great shots in Cannon Beach, there are other things to do there as well, like visit cool local art galleries. Most will ask you not to take pictures when you visit, but there is a place that you definitely want to pull out the camera for. James Kingwell at the Icefire Gallery will be more than happy to have you document his daily glass blowing expertise. There's always a line next door at Sleepy Bunk Coffee, the most popular spot in town for locals. And for lunch, we love the hardware store. It sells everything from hammers and nails to grilled cheese and fries. The downtown shops will sell you flip-flops, rent you beach bikes and boogie boards, and offer you food fare, everything from burgers and pizza to a whole lot of fish and a really whole lot of saltwater taffy and ice cream. But folks, let's face it, food will last just a little while photo memories will live on forever. Flying a drone over Haystack Rock is illegal in Cannon Beach, and that's in deference to local wildlife. But for a great overhead view, why not try the deck of the Hallmark Resort, which is right across the street from the rock.
And that's our photo walk from Cannon Beach, Oregon. If you enjoyed this video, please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please watch more of our videos. We've been to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the How to Photograph the Hollywood sign, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. A lot of fun photo walks. Where would you like to see us go next? Please let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Let's go off and take some great pictures, everyone.